Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Chelsea facing RB Leipzig.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Thuram, Youssoufa Moukoko, Ryan Cherki. He's in here. Moukoko. And a strong tackle. Mendy. Frankie de Jong. Take it away. Real chance. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow. Take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. Mbappe. And return to Salah. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Falling home with precision and style. Superbly done. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Martin Ødegaard. Cherki. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So as we approach the half-time interval, Leipzig facing something of a headwind in this one. Stuart, your thoughts?
I have to say, Derek, they haven't played well. They've been slow in possession, they've been poor defensively, and they've lacked a cutting edge. They need to perform much better than this.
And a really good diving stop. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Kaká. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And the ball is rolling again. Leipzig have left themselves with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Can they respond? Well, it could be on for him here. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Well, that ball looks promising. Mbappe. Hazard! Hazard. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Fabian. Reece James. Salah. Kaká. And a very good challenge. Youssoufa Moukoko. And in with a real chance. And offside, unfortunately. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Mo Salah. Kaká. Martin Ødegaard. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Good-looking ball. Fabian. Magnificent challenge to win it back. De Jong. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late. This could be the equaliser. But it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the ball in that manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion, he can't quite pull it off.
And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
De Jong, Ryan Cherki. And there to intervene. Cherki, Thuram. Ryan Cherki. De Jong. And easy meet for Bert Leno. Dele Bashiru. Rafinha. And do they mean business on this occasion? Can he put them in front? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? De Paul. Youssoufa Moukoko. Rodrigo De Paul. Now with Thuram. Andre Ratsiu. Rafinha. Keane. Fisayo Dele Bashiru. And Bellingham. Oh, genuine chance. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Taken away. Mendy. De Jong. Marcus Thuram. Ryan Cherki. Couldn't keep it. Well, the half-time whistle is almost upon us, and it's Leipzig narrowly behind here. Stuart, what have you made of their first half display?
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose.
And he's in. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. The first half here comes to an end. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Martin Ødegaard. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes, finally. Thuram. Moukoko. Return to Thuram. It should be! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. They've decided that the time is right to make a triple substitution. Zakanyi. Dele Bashiru. Leipzig with the ball again. Bellingham. Fisayo Dele Bashiru. Mendy. Marcus Thuram. And cutting it out. Youssoufa Moukoko. Fabian. Afimiko Pululu. Alexander-Arnold. Moukoko. Frankie de Jong. Marcus Thuram. Sound piece of goalkeeping. De Jong. Youssoufa Moukoko. Just the challenge that was required.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left and the margin just 1. Rodrigo de Paul. Bernd Leno. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Atlanta United facing RB Leipzig.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
It's got to be! And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Upamecano. David Ginola. And now Henry. Dalglish. Teammates available, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Martin Ødegaard. Mendy has it. Now with de Jong. Marcus Thuram. Mendy. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And a textbook interception. Kenny Dalglish. Are making considerable progress with the ball. Big chance. Can they put it away? Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Martin Ødegaard. Youssoufa Moukoko. De Jong. Touré. Kenny Dalglish. This is Salah. They've regained possession. Leipzig moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Frankie de Jong. Thuram. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And back underway. There can be no denying it. A big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Leipzig in the second? Ginola. Ginola! Can they keep it out? And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Can they make Henry? And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Marcus Thuram. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Well, did well to win the ball back. Thuram. Couldn't hang on to it. And into the last 30 minutes now. Leipzig come away with it. Kenny Dalglish. Cherki. Bellingham. Dalglish. Perfect challenge. Toure. Mo Salah. Thierry Henry. Leipzig have possession again. And teammates around him. Well, disappointing end to the move. Thuram. Oh, big chance. Must finish. Oh no, couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And dealt with by Toure. And that is going to be a free kick. Martin Ødegaard, Youssoufa Moukoko, Ryan Cherki. Thuram, can he put it in? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Ginola clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Jude Bellingham. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. A struggle to get it away properly. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Northern Ireland versus RB Leipzig.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Frankie de Jong. Marquez. De Jong. Thuram. Moukoko. Rodrigo de Paul. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
Victor Gyökeres. Makelele. Fernando Torres. And a strong tackle. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Gyökeres. Moukoko, Marcus Thuram. And the pass, a good one. Oh, what an opportunity! Just the challenge that was required. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, left his man behind here. Ronaldo could go ahead. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Rodrigo de Paul. Mendy has it. Cherki. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Marcus Thuram. Moukoko. Great opportunity! The keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And underway again with Leipzig hoping to find a route back into the game. Martin Ødegaard. Well read to put an end to that attack. It's with Ødegaard. Fernando Torres. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Enzo Francescoli. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Wasteful from Leipzig. Leipzig doing. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Last man back, and job done. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. Martin Ødegaard. Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul. Marcus Thuram. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. "15 minutes left for play. Thuram. Rodrigo de Paul. Can he take advantage? No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Marcus Thuram. Fernando Torres. It's not looked, and he's through here. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. Marcus Thuram. Frankie de Jong. On the attack in the closing phase. Whoop, this could be the equaliser. Touched onto the woodwork. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid versus RB Leipzig.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
It might be. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Vinicius Junior. Guti. Rodrigo de Paul. Moukoko. Thuram. Youssoufa Moukoko. Opportunity it is. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Diego Maradona. Maradona. This could level it. Just the challenge that was required. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Moukoko. Martin Ødegaard. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Frankie de Jong. Mendy has it. Diego Maradona. Marcus Thuram. Ryan Cherki. Just knocked it out of there. Must take the lead here. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Rudiger. And it's with Courtois. A mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Oh, a goal! They've taken full advantage of a dreadful mistake by the goalkeeper. So there we have it, 2-1. Vinicius Junior. Maradona. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the second half is underway. Leipzig have the lead, but it's a long way from being settled. Martin Ødegaard. Or can they prize them open now? But then the one that goes astray. Oh, he found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. Dodo. Mbappe. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Well, disappointing end to the move. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. And on with the action. And it's looking rather like a matter of how many for Leipzig. Diego Maradona. Can't miss, surely. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Marcus Thuram. Youssoufa Moukoko. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Cherki. Palinha. Dodo. Mbappe. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Dodo. Guti. And Koeman with the clearance. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Maradona. Guti. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's RB Leipzig taking on Manchester United.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And Leipzig unable to retain possession. Fine run from Mbappe. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Moukoko. Thuram. And how about that for a save? Was it a great clearance? Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Al-Owairan. Leipzig regaining possession. Martin Ødegaard. Youssoufa Moukoko. Now with Thuram. Moukoko. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Alexander-Arnold. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Can they take the lead? Still a chance. Vieira. Alessandro Del Piero. And on to Xavi. Martin Ødegaard. Youssoufa Moukoko. Ryan Cherki. Determined defending. Xavi. Del Piero. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Cherki. Patrick Vieira. It's with Del Piero. Possession one. Good work from Leipzig to win it back. Mbappe. And on to Xavi. Mbappe. United might be able to cash in. Xavi. Can they forge ahead? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. De Paul. An alert intervention. Moukoko. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. And will it be the leveller? And the ball is loose. And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Back underway. Level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Joshua Kimmich. Ten minutes to go. Ryan Cherki. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension must take the lead here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. De Jong. Marcus Thuram. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And that is offside. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Ryan Cherki. Del Piero. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got 2 good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Cherki. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And he clears the danger. Marcus Thuram. Martinez. De Jong. Rodrigo de Paul. Excellent defending. Martinez. The ball with Martinez. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Thuram. Martinez. And Leipzig have it back now. And a throw-in forthcoming. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Maicon. Plenty of support here. Thuram. No real threat, you've got to say. Maicon. Martinez. Baggio. Onto Thuram. And back with Baggio. Baggio. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Moukoko. De Paul. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And added play for a Leipzig throw-in. Cherki. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway here into the second half. Here's Eto. Çalhanoğlu. Ryan Cherki. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Pavard. Di Marco. Barella. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Barella has it. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Maicon. Samuel Eto'o. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Or getting the ball forward. But timely defending when it mattered. Thuram. And he's broken free. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Çalhanoğlu. Baggio now. Just 15 minutes remaining. Can he put them in front? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? De Jong. Moukoko. Ryan Cherki. Now with Thuram. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Well, with the second half drawing to a close, Leipzig know full well they've got to do better.
Well, it's been a fairly even match, but at key moments they've just been second best. They could have defended better for the goals, and they've missed opportunities at the other end. It'll be a disappointing result if it stays this way.
And there goes the final whistle. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's not a happy story as far as Leipzig are concerned. A defeat for them. Your assessment?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now and they...
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Well, showing good patience. Really vital interception. Frankie de Jong. Youssoufa Moukoko. De Jong. Well, just letting it run over the byline, and a corner here. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he has to work a lot harder to stay onside there. He didn't read the situation at all.
And a throw in here for Leipzig. Martin Ødegaard. Ryan Cherki. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Messi. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Martin Ødegaard. Mendy has it. Frankie de Jong. Superbly read and executed. De Jong. Martin Ødegaard. Onto Thuram. Out of play. PSG throw-in forthcoming. Seko Fofana. Ryan Cherki. Dumfries. Messi. Gakpo. And it's with Dumfries. And PSG pushing forward with options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And back to the keeper. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Just wanted to get it out of there. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Cherki. Seko Fofana. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Ryan Cherki. Seko Fofana. Now options are plenty. Can they forge ahead? Still alive. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Ryan Cherki. A super tackle and they've won possession. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. To jump in front. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Into the final 20 minutes. Ball lost by PSG. Will he finish? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball won. Martin Ødegaard. All even, but will it stay that way? And let's give credit to the defending.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Must take the lead here. Still a chance. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides had their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did create, they were unable to take.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's RB Leipzig up against West Ham United.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Just cutting off the supply. Drogba. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. And the keeper taking it cleanly. De Jong. Anderson. On the ball, Kaká. On to Silva. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Mojica. De Jong. Drogba has it. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. West Ham recovering possession well. Kaká. Mojica. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Drogba. Young. Anderson. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Kaká. The first half here comes to an end. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Thuram. Frankie de Jong. Bernardo Silva. Del Piero. On to Silva. Timely intervention. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. Youssoufa Moukoko. And he's through here. Can he convert? He had to score, and he does.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Del Piero. Oh, this could level it. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Getting in there to intercept. What can the Hammers do from this position? Is it going to be? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
Well, West Ham regaining possession. Bernardo Silva. And just 5 minutes remaining. Bernardo Silva. Frankie de Jong. Didier Drogba. Are getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's RB Leipzig against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Mukoko. Marcus Thuram. Cherki. Chances on. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. 1-0 then. Frank Rijkaard. Possession lost by PSG. Youssoufa Moukoko. Thuram. He's in behind. And clears the danger. Park Ji-sung. Frank Rijkaard now. PSG have lost the ball again. Dembele. Marcus Thuram. Thuram, chance to finish. Victor Osimhen. And Leipzig regaining possession. Not a great challenge, free kick here. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Ryan Cherki. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Bobby Moore. And he's broken free. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
That is that for the first half here. Well, they get the ball rolling again. Second half underway here, and PSG really need to lift themselves. Osimhen. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Osimhen. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? But they dealt with the threat posed. Rodrigo de Paul. Thuram. Thuram. Can he open the door to a potential goal? And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Smuggled away by Park. Ryan Cherki. And the clearance by Park. "20 minutes to go in this one. Osimhen could pull one back here. He needed to get there and did, but still the possibility. Martin Ødegaard. Youssoufa Moukoko. And that is defending of the highest order. Vitor Ferreira. And now with Osimhen. And Leipzig come away with it. Thuram. Simple catch, really. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the referee brings this contest to a close, and it is a win for Leipzig. Just what the fans wanted to see.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Argentina facing RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Memukau. Kaká. Gerd Müller. Kukureya. And on to Beasley. Now with Müller. And the keeper taking charge of the situation. He's in here. And how about that for a save? Müller. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Rodri. Kaká. Now, who can he play it to? Kaká. Ryan Cherki. Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate. Müller. On to Donovan. Can they forge ahead? Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. This real chance. Oh no! He's missed the target.
Well, he didn't want the keeper saving it, and in the end, he didn't have to. He's put it wide.
Alexander-Arnold. Memukau. And fine work by Argentina to recover possession. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Nicely cut out by Carragher. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Plenty of support here. They could nudge in front. And the goalkeeper under no pressure. DeMarcus Beasley. Kaká. Gerd Müller. Textbook challenge from Koeman. DeMarcus Beasley. Beasley. And Leipzig with the ball again. Gerd Müller. Rodri. And the ball back with Leipzig now. Kaká. Moukoko. Martin Ødegaard. De Paul. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Must score! And there it is! The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, here it is again. And what a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
Well, they've decided to make a change. 15 minutes left for play. Ryan Cherki. Cherki. Youssoufa Moukoko. Thuram. Can he do it? A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
And the minutes are ticking away. Can Leipzig see this one out?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
And there it is, the final whistle. The referee brings this game to an end, and a story of positivity for Leipzig.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.